Hi, everybody, and welcome to another stream that we'll be playing for the Golf Club, a recently announced sports game from people who used to work on the EA Sports licenses, NFL, Tiger Woods, all those things, but then decided to go indie. They're now called HB Studios, if I'm correct. Um, and they're kind of putting that expertise into their own golf game made with the Unity engine, and it looks pretty cool. I've been toying around with it a little. I'm absolutely dreadful at the game, but it works pretty self-explanatory, I must admit. I hope that sound is alright. If not, you'll have to tell me. Because I don't really know. Those are a lot of tangles, tangly tangs. Okay, wait. I got a system here. Get everything at once. Ooh, one more. Oh, tricky. Yeah. All right. That solved itself pretty well. Not that you can see it, but I can feel it in my hands. So I'll be playing this with a controller. Not even sure if it has keyboard and mouse support at the time. I just instinctively took to the game with a controller. I also think that since it's coming to next gen, I believe, PS4 and all that, it's probably best if you stick with a controller. It's probably gonna be easier on you. Let's tee off and get into one of the mate courses.
Hello there and welcome to the golf club. Let's play a little golf.
If you're wondering about the voices in the game, they are currently being generated by the development team itself, I do believe, since this is a game that is fully in development. As of yet, it's probably just some filler placeholder commentary tracks to give you an idea, but it will be replaced with more professional tracks later on. Oh my, I was always swinging already. So you can adjust your little holy thing. If we go up, there's two views. We can see we can go all the way there, or we can switch to an overhead view. In this case, not so good, since there's a lot of trees here, which is definitely going to be a problem for me, since, like I said, I'm not that good. So what you want to look at is, whoa, I accidentally switched golf clubs, so 3-wood, 5-wood, la la la. You want a driver. First off, you want to look at the wind in the top view, which is currently heading towards my left, so that would be northwest, it says, but it's striking down, so for our view, it'll be southwest. The other thing you want to look at is here, this stance on the corner right. Wait, that might actually be hard to see. I think my camera is blocking the view there. I'm gonna... Nope. Okay, we're just blocking the view here, but still, I'm gonna switch that around a little. There we go. Hopefully that won't mess up my stream too much, but that'll give you a better view of everything, because there's nothing in that lower left panel. So there, the bottom right there, you can see I can adjust my stance. I can go for a low loft. That'll probably make it bounce further ahead, and then either draw or fade. Not entirely sure what draw and fade means. They don't really explain it that well, but I do believe it means either bounce forward or either give it a forward spin or a backward spin. I actually want some security here. I want a really nice clean shot, so I don't really want to mess too much with the angle of it. Why is that? That's because if you see beneath that high loft, low loft measurement, there's a little triangle cone. That's your cone of safety, meaning that your ball will fly at a more safer rate, not rate, but a more safer curve if you hit it within the margin of your red triangle there. If you go outside of it, it's going to slice, I do believe, is the term in golf for that.
What's happening in War of the Vikings? Read this to find out.
Should have turned that off, but I couldn't, so it's just people bothering me with emails. Sorry about that. That's just gonna happen. So, we're going to try and make this shot here. It's relatively safe, but as I said, especially since this is the first shot, I didn't warm up, so I'm not too particular about how it works. You press your right stick backwards and then forward to swing with as much power as you can. So I need to wait until he's fully loaded up. Then, oh my!
Something wonky about that swing.
Yeah, indeed, that's a lot. Well, at least we stayed within the safe margin, and that's cool. But we should have hit it way harder. So we're gonna go all the way up. We're going to take that risk. Oh my, why is that shot with a driver so unsafe? That is weird. Let's keep an overhead view. Is it because are we in rough? Oh, we're in light rough indeed. Oh well, we probably didn't make the shot onto the fairway from the beginning. That is unfortunate. Well, I'm just going to slice the shot then. Maybe check out some of the wind. There we go. Yeah, see, that's definitely not a good... That is way off target there if you check in the lower right.
More rough. That is unfortunate.
Yes, I know it's unfortunate. Okay, we're just going to take... Normally, it's going to take us up to the green now, yes. So, the only thing we need to do is follow the pattern here. There we go. This time a fully clean hit. It's getting carried away by the wind a little, but hopefully... Oh, no, no. Oh, man, that's unfortunate. We did tap it a little towards the right because of the wind, but just barely not enough. It's because it's flying pretty high. It gets carried away, gets picked up there. This should be a pretty easy one, though. Well, easy. Relatively, we have a pretty large margin now for our safety cone there in the bottom right. And there we go. That's a full-on perfect swing. Could have gone a little further, but...
Okay, a 23-footer from here.
That's probably not going to work out. It's a very long putt. Ooh, we got close though.
Oh man.
And there we go. We're like 5 over par or something ridiculous like that.
Starting off at 2 over here.
2 over, decent, but obviously could have been done better. You're not so much going to check out my performance as the way the game looks and feels. It's been made with Unity. I'm not sure if I announced that, but it's one of the prime titles with Unity that's being marketed at least. And I can see why. First off, there's a tremendous team with experience behind it. Like I said, they've been working on the EA titles, which are the pinnacle of sports games, and are now just doing the same thing, except not tied down to EA. And secondly, what they're showing here with the Unity engine is visually, aesthetically, it's fully up to par. Okay, let's see. We can hit a driver shot. It's even going to deviate a little to the right. Maybe even dare to do a low loft, get a little bit more bounce. We don't get as far though. I want to stay ahead of this bank here on the left. It's still impossible to get a view. Oof, wow, if I mess up here, I'm super boned. This is really a narrow shot to do in between all those trees. What's my margin? SteamOS update released. Okay, fine. So, again, you take a swing back and then... Oh.
Yeah, a bit of a poor swing.
Yep, and there we are absolutely screwed.
Okay, the ball's sitting above your feet here as you line this shot up.
Because I have no idea how to properly line that one up. Even the shot that they're predicting is not really that safe. So yeah, I'm just gonna whack it. Well, I'm having the advantage this time that the curve is putting me back on the field, so that's actually better than expected.
All right, and we are back in the fairway. Good to see. And this one looks like around 240 yards out.
What? Oh, there, from the... it doesn't trust me enough to do the curve, which, granted, that's, I wouldn't be into that either, but I will try that anyway, because I'm bold like that. Maybe again go for a low... Whoa! No, okay. A low curve, a low loft, so that it'll bounce. Also, just avoid trees. I'm going to give it a really clear miss, because it's probably going to deviate a lot to the right, maybe even more so. I'm just anticipating A, messing up, and B, the wind carrying it, and etc, etc. So I'm expecting it to curve a lot to the right. Oh, I'm gonna hit that bank, yeah. Well, we did get the type of spin that we wanted from messing up the shot. Semi-willingly, I'm not going to admit it's fully willingly. Again, not that good. But it is possible to do trick shots. Oh, one thing though, you've got to watch out for there. The high loft, low loft adjusts automatically. I think it wants to do that because it doesn't really want to bounce all that much, or it wants to get out of that bunker easily. But doesn't really. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't really need to be that high as it was put. Okay, maybe just a little more to the left again, trying to counter that wind a little, especially if we're going to go for a high loft. Ooh, sliced it on the wrong side for once. And too hard. That's weird because we were in a bunker. No, actually the low loft is cool, yeah. There we go. Line out of the shot and maybe, hopefully, get pretty close to that hole. Okay,
Here's a pro tip. Try staying out of the rough. It'll help.
Grossly underestimated that one. And this time we're back on the green, but just not getting a lot of... Wow, seriously. There we go. Oof, that shot was awful.
Okay, let's see what you can do with this 7-footer.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I think we missed that one because of the incline on the land. Excuse me. Ooh. Sneezy. Yeah, we can't miss that one, so let's just put that one in.
Keep going.
Oh, my dude's a little disappointed. Well, it should be.
7 over for the round.
That is a gross amount of
just
negligence.
letting you know it's a bit windy out there, so keep that in mind as you go onto the tee.
This is a shorter area. It's more difficult because there's not a lot of fairway, which is the bright green area. There's a lot of rough in the beginning if I mess up my shot like we had in the beginning when I kind of just that ball forward. So you can technically make this, and there's probably a whole bunch of players who do this in one turn. Whoop. Oof, I have no idea how I need to do this. Maybe if I willingly slice it to the left with the control stick. Let's see how that works out for us. Probably awful. Well, it's going pretty high, but it hit a tree, so that's definitely killing its momentum.
Okay, the ball is sitting above your feet here. You're going to want to maybe aim a little more to the right than you normally would.
Ooh, okay. There we go. We can go a little over. Maybe put some draw on it and see if that spins it back a little. At least that's my view of it. Whoa!
I think you're heading into the cabbage on this one. From rough to some more rough. That is unfortunate.
There we go. That's a lot better. Not as much
all right, we got a 22
velocity
footer.
element as I would have liked. Yeesh. It's really sensitive, the amount of
little
difference on the land here,
scary.
How much it affects your putt. And it's kind of hard to notice, but it is, as you can see, it curves up there at the end. Fully at the end, you can see it goes uphill a little. So the hole is kind of put into a little valley. Ooh, just made
Nice
that.
putt. 9 over for the round.
Gonna
Okay,
do a
this is
few
the
more,
fourth hole.
just so we get a full impression. Maybe do a full fly through here. And just check out the land. The golf club randomly generates its content, not this particularly, but lets its users generate landscapes randomly, so procedurally generated all traps, fairway, curves in the hills, curves in the track itself, etc, etc. But then you can adjust it, completely customize it to your own liking. Once it generates, it just makes a template, and from there you go wherever you want with it if you want to completely alter it. It's pretty easy to understand actually, and that's one of the finer points in the game. But I'm thinking of doing a separate little stream for that one because it's kind of boring, so don't really know how many people would want to tune in for that. But actually most of the time I've been spending in the game, in the golf club, has been customizing tracks because it's really easy to do and you can really like kind of form your own little thing, your own little kingdom of golfiness. What am I doing? Driver as far as I can. There's a lot of wind here.
It wasn't super clean.
And again, see, I hit it straight forward, but every time I do that, it always veers to the right. And if I veer it to the left, because of it, it does the exact opposite. So I don't really understand yet how the thumbstick works for that momentum I'm sure some have figured that out by now, but a tutorial would be nice eventually down the lane. For now it works as intended though, so it's perfectly fine the way it is. Just, it probably wants to give people that margin of error. There we go. It's not a safe shot either way, so.
Well, looks like this may be in the deep stuff.
Wow! See, that was
Hey,
ridiculously off
yeah,
center.
we found you in the rough, but I don't think that it's in the deep rough.
How much safer is it if I... Nope, it's not safe at all if I do that. Well, we're making slow forward progress at least. Finally back on the fairway. Okay.
No, it's not too bad. You're on the fairway. That's good stuff. And it looks like we have 100 yards to the
Yeah,
pin.
if I can only put it in right now, I'll be 1 over par only. That seems alright. It's still safe, but I'm thinking it
I think
might...
this is gonna need to bite.
Oh no, go back, go back!
And you're on the green with
well, good.
a whole lot of work to do for the next shot. Looks like a 24-footer from here.
24 foot. That is probably not going to work out for me. It seems that the land is going a little to the left there, the incline. So even though the wind is in my favor for going to the from left to right, I'm still going to try and do it. Where exactly is the hole there? I'm not really seeing it. Oh, there it is. It's in this shadowy bit. Ooh. See, like I said, that incline,
All
it's
right,
hard
nice
to
little
notice,
2-foot
but
putt.
it was a lot more influential than the wind was at that point, because there's not a lot of traction, the ball is not in the air. So the incline there was a lot more important, and the ball veered totally to the left because of the incline from right to left. Boom. We didn't do horribly bad.
Moving
We
along.
did semi-bad, but that's every shot in this game is going to be that for
Sitting
me.
at 12 over.
He says it with
Okay,
such
let's see what
disappointment
happens
too.
on this par 5.
Ooh, par 5. Well, we might do this one as well, and then we'll cut away from this brief stream of the Golf Club, an upcoming indie game for PC, Steam, and then next-gen consoles. PlayStation 4, certainly. Not too sure about the Xbox One version, probably. But I'm not so sure how Xbox One deals with its indie games lately. Whew. That is some tough cookies. Again, it's those trees there that bother me a little. I think I need to adjust my margin, really go there in the rough stuff, because the wind's gonna carry it to the right anyway. There's wind in that direction. It's pretty safe, but can't fully know. Oh, I'm actually slicing it the other way. Oh no.
Good.
That means it's actually going to go straight. Oh, it's correcting itself. Ah.
Well, I can't get it right all the time. Unlucky. Okay, so you're in the rough here.
It wasn't super bad, at least. That's cool. We kind of made it. Just not as far as we would like. That driver shot would technically work. But we probably want to keep a very low loft. This is a completely unsafe shot, by the way. There's no chance I'm making that. It's going to veer off any which way. Who knows? Up. let's just see, let's just experiment and see where that goes. Should be funny. It's actually going the other way that I expect, but I sliced it a lot to the other side, which I don't know why, but that happened. Okay. A little more serious now. Probably not. Okay. There we go. Now it keeps veering to the left.
Here.
Oh, wow. We are... Oh!
From rough to some more rough. That is unfortunate.
I don't think we can hit anywhere from here without really landing. Okay, we're gonna need to be creative here. Really aim it there and then just slice the hell out of it. Let's see if we can make that happen.
I think you're heading into the cabbage on this one. Here's a pro tip.
I almost fully geared it to the right, and yet I wasn't really off-center that much this time. No idea why, but at least we know that's happening. Ooh, cool. A safe shot for once. A little too little velocity, but at least we're close to the green there.
Getting out of the deep stuff there. Let's just move
okay,
on.
let's see here.
Nothing too bad.
Maybe a little there. Ooh, that's hard to predict though. It's a little bump. And then off to the left, but not really a lot.
Critically acclaimed and much loved action and RPG.
I'm gonna need to be
adventure.
extra. Oh, careful, come on. Ooh. It veered
to the hole here.
Just a little too much to the left for me to really get in there.
Decent little putt there. 14 over for the round.
We're getting better though. We're not striking 10 out each time. Whew.
6th hole coming up.
So, that's gonna be it for the golf club. A quick tour of what you can do. We'll quickly see here. If you play, these things are all coming up. Play tour, play competition. Obviously, still in development. So, you can play it with multiple people. These are all things that are generated both by the community and the developers. These are all community driven, I believe, since there are all usernames next to that. You can rate it, you can set the amount of holes that you'd like, from 9 to 18, I believe, or something similar. 18 is really going to take you a lot of time to complete. There's different styles, so you can have more of a mountain area there, to more of a forest type, plains, etc. People really like sending me mails right now. There you can also check difficulty, easy, medium, blah blah blah. So depending on what style you're at, if like me you're not that versed yet into the whole golf thing, you might want to take the easy ones yet first. There's even an easiest here, this Diamond Head Golf Club that you can take. There's also a social aspect. You can't see that, that's blocked now by my camera, but obviously since there's a lot of community effort here from making games, you can set your favorites, blah blah blah. You're also going to be interacting with people if you'd like. Of course, it's not something forced this time. It's not like social games. They won't ask you to invite friends or like on Facebook or all that hideous crap that you don't ever want to do in any game ever. So, the golf club coming shortly. It's spring somewhere, that's what they said. Oh, it's turned dark since we streamed. That's weird. I only did that for like 20 minutes. But yeah, so PC and Steam. I'm playing it on Steam right now. It should also be coming to next-gen consoles made by the people who used to work for EA Sports themselves, so you know at least there's going to be some expertise behind it. It already looks pretty damn good. It's using the Unity engine. We might also do the procedurally generated tracks later on if you're interested. So feel free to leave your comments, etc. Blah blah blah. If you like to subscribe, do so now. Hit the subscribe button, please. We'll see you again some later time, probably. Obviously. Who knows? Thanks for watching, everybody. See you around.